Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Oakland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty good.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Liriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Ball 1. Grossman aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Line towards center field. To Shields. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's Chris Davis now. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 12, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Shields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Popped him up. Chapman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Fouled off. Andrews, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 29 home runs for him on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. His previous history with Mike Fiers, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Byers gets his sign. Here it is on 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been...
Play ball. Ball. Take the base.
Striding in, Stephen Piscotty, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Smiley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Chapman stands at second with no outs. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Into the box, Nick Hundley. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. Soft liner towards center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Robbie Grossman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to third, this could be 2. Right to Cabrera. On to first, and they get them both.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Liriano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Men on third with 2 down. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he nails him at third. Great throw. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors. Leading off the inning as dribble.
Leading out for the Rangers, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he steals second. This is skied into short left center. Grossman moving to his left. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Up next for the Rangers as Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Santana at second with 2 down. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman,
Riding in once again, Ronald Guzman. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fires pauses. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Cabrera blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Pinder over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for Oakland, center fielder.
Digging in, Chad Pinder. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzaro looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 7-4.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Bartolo Colon will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
How about it? Third baseman, Matt.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that into the box. Delino DeShields.
Out for the Rangers, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
In now, Joey Gallo. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Andres at second. Santana at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Stepping into the box, Stephen.
The athletic right fielder,
Ball 4, take your base.
Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman.
third baseman, Ronald Guzman.
3.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Chris Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Line drive base hit. Morales rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Chapman is off at first with 2 away. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the A's 10 and the Rangers 4. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields.
Leading off for the Rangers, center fielder Delino DeShields.
Jerry Blevins gets the call from the pen to take a...
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for the Rangers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some...
Now pitching for Oakland, number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So coming to the plate, Danny Santana. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Texas down to their final strike in this one.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. The catch is made, and the A's have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
10-6, the final score in this game. Oakland used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Mike Fiers earns his first win of the season. Drew Smiley was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to The Show Nation.